Today I will be showing you a video of not only a camper, but also a slugger. Now this match is really annoying. As you can see, I have medkit along with a nice offering for my blood points, spine chill, adrenaline, urban evasion, and sprint burst. Let's begin. Now here I am at the Dead Dog Saloon, and I'm with Nia about to work on a generator. Right now it's a little bit of a dull moment, but we just gotta get the objective done. The real stuff will start happening soon. And we do get into some action in a little bit, so just wait a sec. We're almost done with the generator. Well, not almost done. We're like about a decent way through. And yeah, we both failed 2 skill checks. And there's my skill check fail. And now let's get ready for the... There's hers. We decide to move a little bit. I'm not sure why we just did, because I thought the killer was going to come, and there's my spine chill telling me to head out. And then he, I guess he assumes I'm back here. I'm not really sure how he knows, but that's probably a fair judgment. I'm not going to blame him. Oh, I just realized for the first time I never really noticed he was going after the other lady. I never noticed that, in fact. My apologies. He didn't know where I was. He knew where the Nia was. He went right to me. And then there lands his first of many snipes. My fault, though. I'm not gonna say he's hacking or anything. I decided to throw in that pallet early because of his reloading and all that. I see him try to snipe me through the window, so I'm trying to go nice and move all around. But he still lands a hit on me. Now here's where the slugging starts. Now, I could skip ahead a little bit, because obviously he's gonna slug. He's reloading, breaking the nice old pallet. I go right under the window, hoping that he's gonna make a mistake, and like that, where he vaults over. And there, I skipped ahead to show me getting healed, to go back, because the rest of it wasn't really action, he was just slugging. Now, I'm healing right here, I'll skip that too, and then I just go work on the generator. Now, I'm working on the generator, I'll skip here. Yeah, and I finish with spine chill lit up, and somehow he's able to land a hit here. I won't hold it against him, because again, I was running in a pretty obvious direction, but I just know personally most people wouldn't be able to make that. I decide to run around the shack, and then head out right there, but spine chill tells me he's still there, and then luckily he finally misses a shot. I don't see him come up, and I figured he lost me, so I decided to start mending. But I was stupid and didn't realize that there was that right there and get a fair snipe. Now, this time he decides he's not going to tunnel when the Nia's right there. And I gotta say, flashlight saves, I've never seen one successful in real life, only on YouTube videos against Deathslinger. Now, here comes the whole camping part. And yeah, you'll see I'm wheeling out. He finds a hook, obviously. And just watch him be in the area. You see him go right there. That wonderful, I think it's a Meg, immerses herself in the locker. He stands around, keeps looking back every 2 or so seconds, just walking around the shack right at this point. And yeah, he circles back, and then he finally does leave. So I stop waving my hands, and then eventually they come out, because spine chill not only is laying up, but also the heartbeat's there. And then it seems like he's gonna, I believe he gets in a chase. Yeah, he gets into a chase with someone across the map, and that finally gives the go. And now here we are, unhooking. Next up, we just go around, and I believe we heal. Yeah, we're healing right now here. So, if she will come, yeah, she wasn't coming, that was just a dumb move, kind of, on both of us, because we just couldn't meet up. Which would have given the Slinger time if he wasn't already occupied. Now, she's healing, but yeah, she can't hit her skill checks, I guess. But that's fine, we all fail. And then spine chill lights up, so I move to a darker location for her to continue healing. But I have a med kit, which is why I want to heal her first. But whatever, that's fine. I was gonna let her. I was just trying to get her healed, because I figured she was a higher priority whether or not she's been hooked or not. It's just, she would be faster. And we see our teammate gets downed. But I think that we need to work on a generator. He's been slugging this whole game, which is not good. I decided to move to a different part. I was looking for the generator. That person was brought down, but it was really far away. I see that totem, And I decided to go... No, I quit cleansing it because I figure if he has NOED, I can go cleanse that later. Because at the time, I kind of didn't know the rules of NOED, and I thought that if you cleansed a single totem, while NOED was activated, as long as it's dull, it'll immediately deactivate. I didn't know that that only works if there's one left. So I wasn't really thinking that smart. And now right here, I'm looking for the generator that from the sounds of it, Nia was working on. But I see the glowing light post, so I figure I guess she finished it and she stuck around. So I need to find another generator. I only know the location of one, which is not very good. You need to have multiple spots to apply pressure. So I just decided to run back to the one I know. And right here, it's a little bit dull, so I'm going to skip a part during the generator fixing, because it's basically just a big camp fest. And not only that, but I also got a salty teammate when, as you'll see later on in the video, when he's camp slugging. Yeah, if that's what you call it, would it be how would you say camping and slugging in the same word? I'm trying to mix them together. Yeah, you can see he's kind of moving all around, but he can't really, he's not getting me, he's occupied. Now, I finished the generator. She is downed. I decide that it's time to go get the exit gate, so we can all make a quick escape, which is going to be very good for us. I really do like the new exit gate art, though. It's really cool. I wish they did that to every map. Now, I decided to abandon it because I figured he was going to go check on it after the hook, but I didn't think he would be that much of a camper. I really love those bushes for immersing yourself. Now, I go in for the save here, and then I see that person who gets the deep wound effect, and then I hear the heartbeat, I believe. Yep, very strong heartbeat, and right there, missing his hit, but he doesn't. I try to lure him away from the save, and he just tries to snipe me. He doesn't even care. He just wants to camp and secure a kill, because I guess he's just salty about the whole situation. They decide to open the exit gate foolishly, which, in my opinion, is very foolish. Especially considering the fact there's someone on the hook, you should 99 it. But I guess my teammates didn't want to do that. And yeah, that's basically here is where the worst part happens. I open it because, like, why not? I see that there, and I decided to cleanse the totem. I guess I thought it was a NOED, not thinking. And yeah, that wasn't really a smart move on my behalf, but I'll allow it. I get 1,000 blood points. Now here is where things get really shaky. I decide that he's probably camping, and Spine Shield's lighting up here, so I can tell he's nearby. Because Spine Shield does have a range, isn't it? Just whenever they look. And I'm trying to carefully wait to go in for the perfect time. But the person on the hook does end up dying. I decide that it would be better to just cut my losses and go. But then I'm like, wait, no, there might be a chance if they go down on hook. I see the whole point that I stuck around is I was waiting for him to pick him up, but that Death Slinger just wasn't moving. Now here is what happened. I'm not sure if it was the person on the hook or the person who was downed. They messaged me and called me names because I didn't save them, when, as you'll see, if it was the person downed, you can see why. I'll explain what happened as well, because it does look kind of fishy from, I guess, a perspective that wasn't being manually controlled, like if you're not in the hands. So I decide to go in for the save. I see him. Now's a perfect time, but they're moving and it doesn't let me heal them. And then I decide now I need to go in, but he decides that he's gonna snipe me, and he gets me. I get around the rock, but when there's a last-ditch attempt for an escape, but he's just too close and the stun doesn't work, and I'm downed. Miraculously, his stun was like 0.2 seconds. And he decides now he's gonna pick someone up. And we both end up dying on the hook, which I don't really like because this guy didn't even, in my opinion, deserve it. So that was my horrible experience. And again, either the down person or the one on the hook, I cannot 100% verify, but I know it was one of those two. They send a message to me and calling me names, because I didn't save them when it was impossible due to that camping slugger. So yeah, that was my experience. I hope that if you are a killer, you prevent this type of stuff, because this is very obnoxious. Like, actually, honestly, just don't camp. It's not fun for anybody.